Final guest that is the only person below White Holiday in the Comicsgate phone book. It's my favorite failed clone of Peter Sameti. The YouTube guys. How you doing, Conrad? Welcome to the show.
Hello. Welcome to Wise Guys Entertainment. This is your host, Wyman. I just figured I'd finally get around to doing a sub celebration. I think the last one I did might have been around 200. And for a while, I just wasn't sure what on earth I wanted to do for it. And time passed by and then slowly kept growing. And now I'm at 400 subs even. So hopefully I don't keep losing them again. YouTube does these flushes every now and then or purges where they blow away a bunch of your subs. Either they unsub people who are already subbed or long-time subbers. Or they claim they try and get rid of the ones that are perceived to be bots. But I don't know if they're really doing that or if they're just making up excuses. But in any case, I started. Hey, thank you so much. Hey, Dory. Good to see you. I'm probably going to stream until Dan Fraga's stream, which I think is going to be. I think Dan's starts about 9 or 9:30 Eastern. He's in Tennessee at a comic book convention this weekend. And so if at the very earliest, I think he might start at 9, but I think he's supposed to be 9:30. But I'm going to assume 9, which is 6 p.m. Pacific, which is 3 hours from now. So I'll be doing about 3 hours of streaming. And what I'll do is I'll celebrate by doing some more sketches. I'm doing this project called the Don Dillard Boomerang Box, and I'm the one next in line to receive it. It's coming from Canada, and it's supposed to be delivered here to California while I'm still here visiting. So I'm going to be here like another month. I was hoping to get a chance to visit with some folks in Comicsgate and Fandom Minutes, but I don't know if that's going to happen, considering I've only got a month to go. But if it doesn't happen, then it'll just have to be the next visit. What else? Yeah, so the Boomerang Box is coming from Canada. From what John Dillard keeps telling me, it's shipping is quick and may take as short as 4 days. So I don't know about that because it seems like whenever I send to Canada, it takes a while. But hey, welcome. Yeah, Wise. Congrats on getting 400 subs. Just stopping by for a light, getting set for Halloween. See you later. Oh, sweet. You'll have to tell me what you're doing to celebrate Halloween. I mean, is your household like passing out candy? Or do you have a lot of decorations? If you pass out candy, what kind of candy? Do you do the little bite-size, snack-size candies, or do you do the full-on, normal-size candy bars? Are you dressing up? And if you are dressing up, who or what are you dressing up as? All that good stuff. Happy Halloween, everyone. Happy Halloween. Yeah, one of the other things I wanted to do, actually, this is not part of the celebration stream, but I was meaning to do an auction stream, but I don't feel like I'm prepared enough to do it. I gotta figure out how to lay out the rules and all that good stuff. There are several CG auctions, and I'm trying not to like step over other channels' auctions, but at the same time, I might rewatch some of the older auctions and see how they handle theirs. I've seen EVS's. I've seen a couple of Red Valkyries. I still got to watch the replay of Don Chin's and John Hervey of Beyond Time did an auction, I think, unless they combined it with the Red Valkyrie one. But they were auctioning off some Black Tiger artwork, I believe. So yeah, beep, beep, beep. That's another thing down the pipeline. Yeah, so I'm at an even 400 subs right now. Thanks all for your support. I was, it's weird. Maybe a couple weeks ago, I was around 403, and then it dropped to 400. Then it went to 399, then 398, and then as of today, at least, let me see. Do I have a screen that still has this open? Yeah, it looks like it. As of today, I should have 400 still. Let's check it out. What? I'm at 400 too? How did that happen? In the last +5 in the last 28 days. I don't get it. This is so weird. How did I get a couple more? Now I'm at 402. I'm almost back at 403 where I was previously. So that's pretty wild. All my recent content has been Fragtober related. Almost all. Well, a chunk of it's been Fragtober, and a chunk of it has been the Boomerang box, because I'm feeling like I'm under the wire. I still have a lot of work I want to get done in preparation for it, but I'm not ready. So ideally, I don't know if it's going to happen, but my ideal game plan would be to let me see, 402 subscribers out of 1,000 required, 2566 public watch hours over 4,000 required. Jeez. There was a point at which I was close to hitting 4,000. But it only keeps track of the last 12 months of public watch hours. So that's where they get you. Welcome everyone who just joined. If I know you and if I know you're cool, click on the link and I shall add you to the panel. I'm going to be doing some sketching. Again, I'll probably be going at least 2 hours, 50 minutes longer, because I want to participate in the final day of Fragtober and draw along and catch his final Fragtober stream on the Fragaboom YouTube channel. Been having a blast participating, and that reminds me, there is actually, so I think I'm going to do I want to do like a slideshow video that I'll just upload that goes through all the different that goes through the whatchamacallit, all the days, Fragtober topics, the prompts, I think they call it, where it tells you what, we're going to draw for the day. Let's see. Oh, thanks, Fade, for sharing my link. Appreciate it. Ba-dum. All right. All right. I'm looking at my Twitter, and I'm checking out some of the stuff that Chaos Sin is putting out. Pretty cool looking. Yeah, so I want to do like a little present, kind of like a slideshow presentation, and just show all the prompts I did for Fragtober. I originally came in late, for those of you who didn't know. I started on Fragtober. I finally decided to start drawing along on day 12. And then I did a couple more. And then I got so excited because, it reminded me of how much I enjoy drawing. And so that's why I say Fragtober pretty much gave me a kick in the ass and made me want to brush the rust off, as it were, and get back into drawing. I hadn't been doing it for years because I was focused on an IT career. But now that I've been with Comic Skate since 2019, I want to keep it up. Yeah. So I went and decided to play catch up on Fragtober. Again, I started on day 12 when they did One Punch Man. So that meant there were 11 that I missed. So I figured, okay, I'll go ahead and catch up, but also still keep myself to the time limitation that was presented in each of the videos, generally an hour apiece. I think it wasn't until just recently where they started fluctuating anywhere between 30 minutes to 45 minutes to an hour. But I always prefer to have the full hour. Sorry, got distracted. Heard something in the hallway. Sounded like a child's voice. Anywho, so I did one stream where I did the first 4 prompts, a second stream where I did the next 4 prompts, and a third stream where I did the final 3 prompts. So now I'm fully caught up, or I have been caught up for some time. And then I was just following along every day with a bunch of other artists. I'm digging what's coming out from all these other artists that are damn good. And I try to make a point of letting them know too, because, you gotta let them know. I did mention in the stream description that I also may drink some box wine that I have chilling in the fridge. Not sure if I will, but I might. And then what I at least want to get done is another sketch card for the John Diller Boomerang box. And then I also want to do like a 1 hour sketch on an idea that I have for a random, like if I were to basically play around with this idea I had, which is more or less an homage cover. That I wanted to draw and give myself an hour to do it, see how it turned out. I think it would be funny, but yeah, that would be on the larger paper. So when I've been doing Fragtober, I've been using this drawing paper. So this is pretty darn handy, and it worked out really well. You can see how these are all my Fragtober drawings. It has 40 pages to a book. And of course, the month of October is 31 days, so that means I've got 9 extra pages that I can play with. So the homage drawing I was thinking about doing, I would do on this paper, 9 by 12 inches. And I'd give myself an hour. As for the sketches, I'm done with the first 9 in the pencils and inks. And those are, you know what? Let me just refresh everyone. Verb. All right. So all right. Again, for anyone who missed it, the idea is I want to do 27 trading cards. Or, yeah, 27 sketch cards. You know, I pencil them and I ink them. And when you have those sleeves, those trading card sleeves, and they're on a whole page that you stick inside a binder for display. Well, each one of those holds 9 cards, right? So I figure I'll do 3 pages worth, which is 27 cards, 9 times 3. One set of 9 is going to be all Comicsgate characters. Next set of 9 is going to be, excuse me, all Phantom Menace kinds of characters. And by characters, I mean like pop culture media kind of characters out there. And then the final 9 would be, I was thinking of, excuse me, not sure how well I'd be able to pull off a set of 9 Comicsgate creator portrait alongside a character they're most known for. So that's probably going to be the hardest of all because, you know, it's a matter of trying to be nail the likeness, which I'm not always the best at unless I've got lots of time. And I'm talking 4 hours per drawing versus trying to knock it out in less than 2 hours. Because these training cards seem to be averaging me about an hour, hour and a half. And that's pencils only. Sometimes I get lucky and it just looks right and I can get it inked in the same amount of time. But I've got the first 9 done, which are all Phantom Menace. So here is a recap of the ones I did. First one, Soundwave from the Transformers. Oh, what did I do? Mix them up? RC from the Transformers. Optimus Prime from the Transformers. As an example of failed likeness. Excuse me. This is one I probably should have spent more time on before I went to inks. That's supposed to be Samantha Carter of Stargate SG-1. That, I think, I classify as a total fail. Luke Skywalker from Return of the Jedi, Star Wars. I did a little better with his likeness, I think, than I did with Samantha Carter. R2-D2. I don't know what it is about him. It seems like I always like R2 the most when he's on 3 legs instead of 2. Cyberman from Doctor Who. If I did more than 9 cards, I would probably do a Dalek next from Doctor Who. Excuse me. Chitara from Thundercats. I think this came out decent. Panthro from Thundercats. All right. So those are the completed ones. That's 9 Phantom Menace. I'm working on right now. Wow, come on now. I'm working on Comicsgate characters. So let me see here. Okay. All right. I've got pencils done on 4 Comicsgate ones. I've got the Red Key. Oh, you know what? I think I got to make a correction. This is Rebel from Sea Dog and Kill Switch. No, wait. Yeah, it is. I think I have to edit this because I'm pretty sure I might have to widen the waist a little. All right, before I do the next sketch card, I better double check this because I think it requires correction. I might have to edit this too, because this is Amanda Lynn from Grave Robbers. She's supposed to look like she's winking, but I think the right eye. I think that is coming down too far, so I have to bring it up a little bit. The inside of the right eye, I think, has to come up some. So I think I'll work on that a little more. And then we got Tug, that umbrella guy. All right, so whew. Without further ado, I'll set this aside. Turn on the light. Turn on your heart light. Turn it on wherever you go. Final check. Make sure I don't have any urgent messages to answer. All right, so what's in the box? Creators Outlet is live. Oh, they're doing a box opening or something. All right. Hello, welcome. Let me go back to C-Dog and Kill Switch. C-Dog and codename Kill Switch. Oops, dang it. Oh, all right. All right, so that campaign closed, but I should still be able to pull up images. Yeah, all right. Yeah, so I did Rebel wrong. Rebel has an even shorter top than I drew on her. So let's correct that, shall we? All right, so C-Dog, codename Kill Switch. Rebel is the gal on the right. As you can see, she's got a very, very short top. So you should be able to see some underboob. And on mine, as a refresher, I was overly conservative on her top, so I need to get rid of. Let me see if I need to increase her bust or not. Get my handy pencil, get my handy eraser. For anyone interested, I use a mechanical pencil holder. Mine says Statler, Staedtler, Mars 780, made in Germany. It's got a handy dandy clip. This end actually pulls out so that you can insert the lead in it, but this also doubles as a pencil sharpener, so you can pull it off and use it to sharpen your pencil. But I much prefer this sharpener. Um, it's also made by Statler. It says Statler 502 Germany. Yeah, I love this thing. And then you can pop it open so that you can empty the lead inside. Oh, that's a good amount. Well, you know what? I think maybe these little holes are so you could. They're different depths, so I think you can use this to decide how long a lead tip you want. So that's what one setting is. Let me see what the other one does. I think this is shorter. Looks about the same though. Hold on. Oh, yeah, shorter. This is longer. All right. And then it's got this little filter in here in the middle. It kind of resembles a cigarette filter. So after you're done sharpening, or maybe this just gives you the perfect length so that you can effectively sharpen your pencil. Then you stick it in this little foamy thing. Again, it's kind of reminiscent of a cigarette filter. And that way you don't have to blow at the shavings of uh, lead and have it get all over the floor or on your table, your desk, whatever. But that's my preference. And then this is not like some professional eraser or anything, but I think it's very handy. I like it. And then you could retract it and you could pull it out. This is what I like to use for erasing. And I forget what hardness of lead I use. Oh, it says HB. Settler HB, Mars HB, Germany. All right. All right, so let me see. Excuse me. So we go here. All right, so as you can see, Rebel is a rebel, yeah. She wants more, more, more. Like a rebel, yeah. More, more, more. More, more, more. Excuse me. I think I'll make the bust a little larger. Let's remove this. And I think I'm going to have to And rather than the lettering be head on, I'm going to have to make it higher because with the bosom, you know, the plentiful bosom is going to, as I see it, the top of it is going to come down at a slope and then come down a little bit, but not very far because it still has to show the underboob, right? So the lettering is going to be like kind of angled. Like if you look at the lettering on here, it's straight on, right? And that's how I had it originally drawn. But because she's got a bust, rather than being head on, it should be angled back like 30 to 60 degrees. So instead of head on, it should be leaning back like that. So I'm going to also make changes to the lettering, and I'm gonna also, while I'm at it, widen the torso a little bit because it looks way too thin. All right, so going back to our reference. Okay. Now I gotta adjust the lettering accordingly. Ruffle now, ruffle now. All right, I think that's better. All right, so here's what I got for Rebel. I think overall it's improved. So try to change the perspective of the word. And it also had to show some underboob. Let me also change the belly button. All right, so here's how it looks now. So now I think it's done. All right, now let's return to, okay. Amanda Lynn Grave Robbers. Excuse me. Oh, I guess the main thing I had an issue with is the way I did her eye. Oh, actually, shoot. This picture has her braids behind her ears. And I thought in this one, her. Oh, shit. Did I screw up? Over here, braids are. Oh, man. Oh, dear. Do I have some more reworking to do? Excuse me. Oh, shoot. I screwed up. Man, all that time spent on braids. Okay, so mess up on that. And I might have messed up on her necklace too. I had the impression they were like rhombuses, but these are like ovals. Huh. So those are like her energy horns, I think. Sorry. I think I'm still experiencing the side effects from lack of sleep. I streamed early this morning, but didn't get to bed until like 3 or 4 a.m. And now I'm like tripping out because it looks like I screwed up pretty bad by putting the. I relied too much on this image over here. I'll show you. Man, why did I think she was? That she had. They are oval. Shoot, how did I? All right, so in this image, it looks like she's got her braids up front, but in all the other imagery, it looks like her braids are in the back. Okay, so either I leave them as is, which is kind of what it shows in this image. Yeah, maybe I'll just leave them. Because I think it's kind of cool to have the. Let's erase this part here. Although, all right, so I think that's going to be good. So, oh, I forgot to change. All right, so that's more ovally. I think that's better. Oh shit! What the hell am I doing? All right. All right, so I think this is finally done. So I worked on the hair some more. I shortened the right eye. I kind of emphasized the bridge of the nose, but I don't know. Maybe I'll erase it. Then I made the necklace um, ovals. Excuse me. Excuse me. Who was I gonna do next? Vinny Tartamella's Shadow of the Kraken. I think someone in my chat suggested a gal with tentacles are wrapped around her body. I don't know if it should be a gal or if I should do like a pirate ship with a kraken wrapping its tentacles around it. dragging it to the sea. Oh my gosh, Flying Feline is live. What? Let me jump over there real quick. Just say hello. I don't think I'm going to do a stream tonight, but I'm thinking I'd at least say hello. Is it fine? Oh, whoa, what the? It's already over? What? What did she drink? Was that wine? Cause she's usually got the happy hour hangout every Tuesday, right? Oh, blessed Samain. Samain? That was fast. That was what? Just like seconds long? Replay.
Hello, everyone. I just wanted to wish everyone a happy and safe Samhain. And have a delightful summer. Check out Death Metal Heroes. Sing along with Doom.
Yeah.
Bye to everyone.
Well, yeah, that was real quick. By golly. All right then. All right. All right, so that. Light on fire. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. All right, so Vinny Hardeman. I've actually got a list that I put together with the help of Hex Allen Comics. So I had something to start on because I was kind of drawing a blank as to which characters I should do. I might be doing ongoing sketch cards after this boomerang box for Don Dillard. Oh, I meant to say, going back to that, I didn't finish my story. I keep getting sidetracked. Squirrel. Ideally, I'd like to have a quick turnaround, receive the item, do my live stream where I describe what's already in the package, describe what I'm adding to it, and then get it packaged back up, sealed, and mailed off to the next YouTube creator within a day or two. That's my goal. Because I think it would be so cool to actually get it done in a timely manner. Because a couple of the other creators have held on to it for 1 to 2 months. And that seems like a crazy long time, especially when there's like 13 to 15 creators involved. So I don't want people waiting on me, basically. That's why I'm trying to cram and get all this stuff completed for this boomerang box. So let me see. Vinny Tardamelis. Shadow of the Kraken. Okay. So let's look at Shadow of the Kraken. So this is an opportunity for people to also see these different campaigns, some of which have since closed, but many of which are still in demand. Excuse me. What the hell? Oh, I zoomed in. All right, it's still. Oh, what? I already started? Oh, hell, why not? Let's watch it. Wait, why is it doing that? Hold on. Let's start this over. Why was it still showing the text and everything in thumbnails? What? Is it because I'm zoomed in? That's weird. Let me shrink this some. Oh, maybe it is because I was zoomed in. All right, let's close out of this. Try this again. Oh. Nice. It still did that thing again. I don't know. It might be because of the. Might be because I'm doing it, watching it in in Safari. It's weird. It was still displaying some of the text as well as the bar of shortcut stuff. Hey, Lorenzo Slusak. I heard you mention Dillard. I own some of his original artwork from the Ashcan version of the Buckler. Yeah, yeah. Are you familiar with his boomerang box? If not, I'll try and summarize it real quick. Yeah, I really dig his stuff. Sometimes he pops in on my live streams and, hops on the panel. He's a great guy, very talented. So he started this boomerang box thing earlier this year, and he starts it off. He puts in a few items, but he starts out with a decent sized box, right? And then he puts some items in it. You have this box, right? And I think he picked it up from Michael's or maybe it was Hobby Lobby, but it was a nice looking box and it had like a map of the globe on it. And so he'd add some things like Buckler poster, maybe a copy of his book, stickers, things that represent his branding, his YouTube channel. Excuse me. And then he mails it off to another YouTube creator. And the idea is the contents of the box build up and up and up until there's a whole huge stash of stuff from all these creators. And it'll either go to everything will either all go to one lucky winner, or he might break it down. If there's enough product, he might break it down to here's a third place winner, here's a second place winner, here's a grand prize winner. And in order to be eligible, you have to leave a comment of some sort on that original first video that kicked off the boomerang box. And then the idea is there's 13 or 15 creators involved, and you're encouraged to subscribe to each of these channels. So it's kind of like one of those 1,000 subscriber pub crawls, kind of like what I participated in last year, where you encourage people to subscribe to each other's channels and new people to sub. And then you follow the path because on Dillard's channel, Dillard Draws, he's got a playlist for the boomerang box. And you watch what gets added to each of the box from each of the creators thereafter. And eventually it makes its rounds and arrives back at Dillard's place. And then he has a big old live stream, and now they determine who the winner is going to be. So I was fortunate enough to be asked to participate, so that's why I'm putting together some stuff. I'm not ready. I've been dragging, but I'm trying to catch up. I'm next in line though, so it's coming from Canada. It's supposed to be here while I'm still here visiting California, and then from me, I don't know which creator is going to after me though. Dillard will tell me what the address is when the time comes. So yeah, that's the boomerang box. It's an opportunity for a number of creators to put a little something of theirs, into the box that represents their channel. And hopefully it'll lead to earning more subscribers. All right, So back to Shadow of the Kraken. So let's take a look at some of the imagery. What if I had him and her? Let's see, would that work? Or is that too much to fit on one card? I've got a concept in mind. I don't know if it's going to work. Welcome to everyone who hops on the channel. I appreciate your visiting. If you're not already sub, please sub. Somehow I'm up to 402 subs now. That's wild. Wait, huh? Let me see. Dun, 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 dun. Where's my dashboard? Where's my comment? Oh, it's up here. All right. Wow, I'm still at 402. Ooh wee. Sitting in the morning sun, be sitting there the days are done, watching the ships roll in, on a turn another way again. I'm wondering. Oh, I didn't have it switched over, did I? I still had it on just me. This is what I was trying to show. I was trying to figure out. All right, I want to do something with tentacles. I want to do something with either human characters or maybe a boat or a ship, a vessel, not a nuclear vessel, not a nuclear vessel, but yeah. I'm trying to figure out if I can fit it all, what I have in mind on, fit it into a trading card. You know what I might? Let me see if I put that. That might be funny if I could pull it off here. Let me look at some more imagery here. See if anything else comes to mind concept wise. All right, so Kraken in this regard is an octopus. Giant octopus. Oh, I got another idea. Oh, shoot. Okay. Sometimes when I think of Kraken, I think of giant squid instead of octopus. I wonder if it could qualify. I wonder if the phrase works for, I mean, the name is for either or if it's always supposed to be. Because they use Kraken for that creature in the movie Clash of the Titans. Hmm. Hey, Red Gaze, how's it going, man? Congrats on 400, buddy. Happy Halloween. Happy Halloween to you, too. Yeah, okay. All right. That's what I'm used to. A giant squid. But I don't know. Uh, is it loosely portrayed as just about any giant creature from the deep sea? Because as we can see from this campaign, it's an octopus. And I always go back to, when I hear the word Kraken, I always go back to the Clash of the Titans. What was that, from 1986 or something like that? That Perseus has to fight against, where he uses Medusa's head. That's such a good movie. Oh my gosh. Giant squid. Maybe I should do an interpretation, but using a squid tentacle instead of an octopus tentacle. I keep hearing sounds from outside my place, my room. Yeah, I was going to say, I always think of squid too. You know what? It just dawned on me. As I'm drawing these, I'm not giving any room for any kind of lettering. So I'm not sure if people are even going to recognize the characters I'm drawing on these sketch cards. Maybe I should include like a checklist or something. One of those checklist cards saying, uh, like one of those checklist cards where I just have the description, and that way people can try and match it up that way. Or maybe I can write a number on each of the cards so that you can match up the number to the trading card. I don't know. I kind of think a number would ruin the image. I kind of want to just have the black and white image alone. But the thing is, on the back side, I want to do something else. So there's really not going to be any room to draw, any room for lettering, I don't think, unless I make it in very small writing, which I don't really want to do either. I've only seen it portrayed as a giant squid in the Clash of the Titans beast. The Kraken in Vinny's book is the name of the. Oh shoot! Oh, I can. All right, that's my fault. All right, I forgot about that. That's the name of the ship. Crap. Crapola. All right, that makes sense then. All right, that makes perfect sense. I'm zoning. I'm like, great white. Chomp. Okay, I've got. Let's see, how do I do this? What angle would I use? Okay, I've got an idea. All right, I've got a concept in mind. Yeah, shit. All right, Kraken's the name of the ship, and it's got like a sculpture, a wooden sculpture of an octopus on the front. Dang it. That's what I get for lacking sleep, not getting enough sleep. Holy crap. Stabbed the guy in the eye with a knife. shadow of the Kraken. A Kraken against a Kraken. Back this 50-page epic pirate story today. Chomp, chomp, chomp. All right, I've got an idea. For a concept. I think I'm going to work with the lead character. All right, yeah. This gal, the blue blouse with that do-rag looking thing over on her head. All right. Shit, this is so good. I like this. All right. All right, I've got an idea. How many confiscate sketch cards do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. I gotta get a move on. I still got 5 more confiscate ones to do. Then I got the final 9 to complete. You are correct, sir. Kraken is the name of the ship. All right, what am I going to use this reference? This one or the other one? So is it all? Looks like she's got like 2 big round earrings and a smaller bauble earring. Oh damn, Death Metal Heroes live too. All right, so let's see if I can use this as a reference here. Let me see, is that showing? Yeah, it is. Oh damn, you know what? You know part of why I'm tired? I must be getting hit with a food coma. I went to Big Bear Diner. I shared this on Twitter. I had their largest hamburger with fries, with like 3 or 4 cups of coffee, regular, with cream. a bowl of chili with a cornbread muffin, and a coconut cream pie for dessert. So my body must be fighting off that food coma too. Ah, that explains it. Let me see if I have cranberry juice. Yep. This will help perk me up too. Cranberry juice, water. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Man, I just love food. I shouldn't be eating as much as I do. And I shouldn't be going into food comas all the time. But I love food. All right, so I'm gonna do the next sketch card based off of this. Again, thanks to everyone who is hanging. Let's see. I've got an idea of what I want to do with this one. So, okay. It looks like it's all actual regular hair. I was trying to differentiate whether or not she had part of her hair shaved bald, but it doesn't look to be the case. So, anyone who's still hanging out in chat, how are you guys celebrating Halloween, All Hallows Eve? Do you have family? Are you taking kids out trick or treating? Are you passing out candy? Excuse me. I'm not really doing much of any Halloween related stuff other than this celebration stream. Excuse me. Any Halloween plans for anybody? Probably would have been better if I'd activated my other camera. So how does this work? So we've got so she's got kind of a well, I guess I better do the rough outline of her. Excuse me. So she's got kind of a crop top looking thing. And it seems like okay. Oh, that reminds me of another book I need to back. Crap. Dun, 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 dun. 2,000 miles away. I'm working. Thanks to everyone who's joining. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing. My sub count keeps fluctuating up and down, so it helps the algorithm when people sub and stay subbed. Thank you much. I'm doing a sketch card based off the image you see on the screen right now. This is Vinny Tarnamella's Shadow of the Kraken, still in demand. If you're into like pirates and history and the origins of how these pirates ended up in the Caribbean in the first place. That's one of the things I'm most excited about. Consider backing this book on Indiegogo. Let me see. I need to take another look at some imagery on her outfit. Oh, I forgot all about the. Okay, so it's got like. So it's like a crop top, shirt, whatever. Oh, here she's got more earrings. I should try and get earrings on there. Blue blouse, a vest, a black vest. So that vest comes over the shore. So let me see. Is it wide or does it come really tight? It looks like it's wide like normal. Hard to see from that side, but and then the front drapes down. Ooh, bracelets. Rolled up or pushed up fabric on her crop top shirt. Okay. I'm trying to get other angles of her outfit. Here's just like a bra with a traditional pirate's kind of jacket. All right. Oh, here's another angle. Belt goes down, the vest goes down to her waist, I guess. She's like one of the boys. She can carry her own. As evidenced by the fact she's pulling, looks like she's pulling up anchor here. So how far around the front does she? All right. I think this is looking all right. The other days Wait a minute, is that a full size sword or scabbard? She's wearing like pants, denim type. Oh. Yeah, still finding the food coma. Let me check out. Let me try out Dan Frega's channel and see if his stream thing is prepared or just sitting there. Frega Boom live finale. It's for the belt. 14 waiting. Set reminder. Yep. 59 minutes from now. Oh, jeez. Ugh. Little crap. Excuse me. Oh, man, I might need to take a rest after all. That or I can try pushing through and doing another sketch card if I finish this one. These eyes cry every night for you. This damn. All right, let me see something here. So, I think we got. Yeah, they're kind of like. They're sort of like jeans. All right, I have the need for speed. Now, what does the skin of an octopus look like again? I mean, a squid. But I thought there was a. Oh, was it? What was it? There's like a picture, I think, of a close. All right. Well, all right. I imagine all right, hold on. Let's see. Giant squid. Okay. Hey, what about? How's it going? Ahoy there, good sir. Hello back. Thanks for hopping on. If anyone's interested in joining what's left of the stream, hopping on the panel, the link's in the chat. I'm almost done with one more Comicscape sketch card. I'm only streaming until Fragtober's event, which is starting in 51 minutes. So, yeah. But I mean, I should be done by then with this sketch card at least. Let me see. So, let me check something here. Cry every night for you. New subscriber? What? Hey, War Dogs Gaming. Huh, that sounds pretty exciting. I'm gonna have to check that out and see if it's like, what is it? What's the latest war? Oh wow, it's kind of a Medusa. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun. Oh my gosh, how sweet. Cool. Came here from Fractober. Thanks for subbing. Hey. Yeah, I'm going to keep the stream going until Fractober begins in 48 minutes. 403 subs. This is where I was like a couple weeks or a month ago. I was at 403, and then out of the blue, I dropped to 400. Then I went to 399, then 398, and then I creep back up to 400. And then now I'm at 403. Wow. Pretty sweet. Thank you all. Appreciate your support. Let me see here. No problemo. Gaming and comics. I love both. Let me see. Dun, 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 dun. What the hell? Where's my setting for my... Where's the setting for my preferred web browser? I don't want Google. Dang it. Oh, there it is. My bad. Switch to DuckDuckGo. There we go. All right. But anyway, since I already have this search result up, let's check out some of this. I'm trying to get a feel for... Whoa, what the... What is this white thing? Whoops. Uh-oh. What are we looking at here? I'm trying to get a feel for what the tentacles of a giant squid look like. That eyeball looks kind of funny. I was trying to remember if there was like some particular texture or banding or what is this? It's supposed to be a A fake man-made squid, or is that a real squid? Huh. I'm doing a sketch card. I'm doing comic sketch cards because I'm done with the Phantom Menace sketch cards. And I'm doing all this for the Boomerang box from John Dillard. And if I can find like a texture or a pattern or something, I was going to put that on the tentacles. This holy 160-foot giant squid. Oh wait, hoax? They're saying it's a hoax? Eyes of a giant squid. Where are the eyes here? Damn. Where are the eyes? Reveal the Kraken, a rare intact giant squid discovered on South African beach. Huh. All right, so I think one of the things I'm doing wrong is I'm making tentacles that have suckers on them that resemble octopi because I'm drawing them as big suckers when I think what I really need to be doing is drawing them as hundreds of tiny little suckers. I'm not sure. But I always lean towards making the big old tentacles at the very on the longest. You see how on the longest two tentacles you've got this thing that looks like a football shaped pad. That's what I always gravitate towards when I'm drawing squid. Japantown builds giant squid statue. That's neat. Best misappropriation of funds ever. Oh, jeez. Wait, so is this the way it's supposed to sit? That's the way the sculpture is designed? Laying down like that? And what is this thing over here? This thing that looks like a landmine or something. I mean, or a depth charge. I guess it is supposed to be like laying down like that. Oh, jeez, that's crazy. It's kind of funny. It would be neat to see in person. Incredible footage. This shows this diver swimming with giant squid alongside a Japanese dock. I guess there's not really much in the way of patterning or. So this is like rows and rows, like 2 rows of suckers. Looks like. Giant squid, Melbourne Museum, Japan, JPEG. Whale meets squid. So what? I'm sure it's not a real one. Well, I guess that's just where it just shows you a picture comparison. I was hoping to find like close-ups and zoomed in versions. Maybe I should just use a generic swirly kind of design. But this all started because this sketch card I'm working on is for Shadow of the Kraken, which is from Vinny Tardamella on Indiegogo. And it's about pirates. It's got about winches, about ships. It's got some historical reference. And I think it's got it's got a bunch of battles. Sounds like someone's running up and down the hallways. Let me see. There was a parrot in one of these. Oh, there's a great white. Oh, chomp. Okay, parrot. You know what? Hold on. Let me see something here. Hey, War Dogs, are you? Is anyone in chat planning on drawing along for the final day of Fragtober? I hope so. That would be cool. Let me see. So let's look for parrot. I want to see if I can incorporate a parrot, but I need to find an angle that looks right. I'm not sure how to depict it from the rear. And that's kind of what I'm shooting for. If I can find a good image. Oh, you know what? Let's try this. Parrot attacking. So let me see. Would that work? No, it wouldn't. I wanna be a dog. I wanna be a cow. And you can be my shepherd. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Heck yeah. Nice. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be drawing along. It's a fun time. What the heck is this? Wait. Where's the beak? Oh, wait. Is this the beak? Oh, yeah, it is. All right. All right. It's kind of hard to see. All right. So, trying to get a rear view. Oh, this is kind of. Is that going to work? That might work. Oh, damn. Hot damn. All right. So, let's see if I can pull this off. Cuckoo, 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 cuckoo. First, you dip the spoon into the jello pudding. Sunday, Monday, happy days. Tuesday, Wednesday, happy days. Thursday, Friday, happy days. Weekend comes, back out home. When all week free, boom, boom, boom. These days, share them with me. My happy days, these days, mine. Share them with me. Oh, happy. Goodbye, gray skies, hello blue. Nothing can hold me when I hold you. Feels so right, can't be wrong. Rocking and rolling all week long. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so we got that. Do you have a comic out, or are you working on one at the moment? Yeah, I am working on one. Don't have one out yet, and I don't even have anything on pre-launch because I don't think I'm ready even for pre-launch. I am I'm brushing off the rust because I feel like I'm out of practice, and I've got a couple of ideas, and one of them is like a traditional superhero type story. Back like I used to enjoy in the 80s and 90s. I'm trying to get back to that kind of feel. Action, adventure, and maybe a little bit of corniness here and there. So the only thing I have wrong, the only problem I have with that image is that you can't see the head. Well, he's actually in flight, isn't he? Caution, area patrolled by attack parrot security company. Okay, all right, so the wings come out and then the beak juts forward. So basically, there's all kinds of action going on. There's all kinds of. Oh man, I don't know how to depict squid texture. Squid texture. Squid. Too much. Squid, baby. Too much. It ain't too much for me. Oops. No, I don't want Squid Game. Wait, why is it still? I thought I saved my preferences on search engine. Oh, why is it still using Google? Damn it. Anywho, picture images. Well, that's a big squid. Well, I guess you could do like a Stipley effect, right? I don't know if I want to spend the time doing a Stipley effect on all these tentacles. Oh, that's a stuffed animal. Oh, cool. You're working on one as well. Nice. So, what prompt are you hoping that they'll pick to draw tonight on Fragtober? I'm hoping Frege chooses mine, which is Freddy Krueger, but steampunked. I think that would be interesting. What would you like to draw? You know what? Maybe I'll just do like little circular or dotty pattern. Whatever the case, I'm probably going to end up. Oh, you know what? I could. All right, some of them can be, with the suckers in, and then one of them can have the suckers visible. Yeah, that would. I think I could make that work. That'd be dope. I was thinking Michael Myers, definitely something Halloween related. I agree with that. I mean, I don't mind superheroes and stuff, but since it is October and it's usually associated with Halloween, and today is Halloween, the day of, the final day of Fractober. I'm just kind of worried if you go, oh man, are they starting already? Oh, all right. It's I got a reminder saying that Fragaboom's stream starts in half an hour. All right. It hasn't started just yet, but it will start in half an hour, less than half an hour. Yeah, but with Michael Myers, all I can think of is all I can think of is how the original mask in Halloween 1 is based off an old. It was supposed to be Captain Kirk, William Shatner. It was just funny. Yeah, but whatever they pick, there should be a fun competition, and they're going to draw along too. All right, I think I'm going to have to add more detail, but I think I'm done with this. So here's what I came up with. Come on, focus. All right. So this is the lead female character. Basically, she's wrapped. She's being wrapped up or tied up in giant squid tentacle. It's wrapping around her down here, and then this. It's hard to tell, but this is supposed to. I have to maybe more better render the feathers, but this is supposed to be the parrot uh, attacking the tentacles that are wrapping around her. And then up here, this is whenever I think giant squid, I'm usually thinking about the two longest tentacles, the ones with like diamond or football shaped pads at the very ends with suction cups. And this is basically showing her disgust because she's getting like the slime from the tentacles suckers slapping against her lips. So there's like squid slime with her saliva. So that's that's what came to mind. So that's that one. Dude, that's a oh thanks man. I appreciate it. Uh, I don't know if you saw, but I was showing earlier some of my other cards that are part of this project. Dillard Draws' boomerang box. So that's the Vinny Tartamella Shadow of the Kraken one. Then we've got Amanda Lynn from Grave Robbers. These all still have to be inked. So some of my pencils, because I was making corrections and stuff, are will appear darker than they need to be. But I'm gonna ink them. So that's Amanda Lynn. This is called there's this thing that Dillard Draws. He's got a channel, Dillard Draws, on YouTube. He's a comic skate artist, and he's doing this thing called the boomerang box. So he started this box he picked up a box, I guess, from Michael's or Hobby Lobby or something, and it looks pretty cool. It's got like an image of the map of the globe on it, and then the idea is 13 to 15 creators are participating in it, and it starts with Dillard, who puts in some items that are uh, give you a sense of what his channel is about. And right now, his big project is the Buckler. So I think he included one issue of his book, plus one or two posters and Buckler stickers and business cards, and then it goes from one creator to the next to the next to the next, and every creator contributes something that represents their channel. I was fortunate enough to be selected to join in on this, and I jumped at the chance. I don't have my own campaign, but my channel is all about it's a combination of a chunk of Comicsgate, a chunk of Fandom Menace, plus a little mix of other stuff like tiny food challenges, uh, uh, discussion on technology, and things like that. And so I figured it would be cool to create these trading cards, right? They're sketch cards, but it's pencils and inks. And then after I do the inks, I erase the pencil. But I was going to do, you know how there's, when you're collecting trading cards, you've got these sleeves, these pages, and you can fit 9 cards in a page, and then you stick it in your binder. Well, I figure I'll do 9 Fandom Menace cards, 9 Comicsgate cards, and then for the final 9, I was going to do like a Comicsgate creator, their portrait, and then the character they're most known for next to it. So that was the premise. Those are the Comicsgate ones. Here, oh, I'm not done. Here's Rebel from what is it called? It's Sea Dog and Codename Killswitch. So this is Rebel. This is an old laptop, so the camera's not the sharpest. This is the Red Key. Again, yeah, I know they're pencils. They're going to be kind of hard to see. They'll be much easier to make out once I complete the inks or the line art version. And then we've got Tug, the umbrella guy, that umbrella guy. And then the Fandom Menace cards are mostly done, but I have another idea to add another level of coolness. This is Panthro from Thundercats. This is what the finished line art looks like as I finish with the cards. Chitara from Thundercats. Cyberman from Doctor Who. R2-D2, Star Wars. Luke Skywalker, Star Wars. And yeah, I messed up on the face. Sometimes I do a horrible job at likenesses. This is supposed to be Samantha Carter from Stargate SG-1. I should have spent more time on that in retrospect. I mean, I guess I could white it out and try and fix it, but I don't know. I'm not sure if I'd be able to fix it. Optimus Prime from the Transformers. RC from the Transformers. Soundwave from the Transformers. So that's 9 Fandom Menace. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Comicsgate pencils done. So I got to finish the line art inks. And yeah, good detail. Thanks. Very nice. That is what I dig about the indie comics creators. I see them fine. They look great. Oh, thanks much. A lot of detail for such small drawings. Yeah, I'm into detail. I like high detail stuff. That's why it takes me so long. Like, I did these things where you take like a 4x6 photograph, and then I draw what I see on the photograph, but at the same time I'm drawing, I'm enlarging it. So I enlarge from 4x6 to say 8x10 as an example. And a drawing like that in pencils only easily takes me 4+ hours. So yeah, but it's fun. I have a blast, even if it is time consuming. But there's like not only a feeling of satisfaction and accomplishment, but also kind of like a sigh of relief when you finally get the inking done. One of my weak areas that I have to improve on is spotting blacks, representing shadow. I still tend to fall on doing stuff like cross hatching. I mean, cross hatching has a place too, but I'd like to better understand how to handle spotting blacks without overwhelming the piece with heavy blacks. And that's part of the thing I've been playing with in Fragtober. But yeah, when it comes to sketch cards and adding detail, I want the recipient of these cards, whoever it may be, to feel like, it's worthwhile, it's worth it. And I think for it to be worth it, there should be some blah, 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 some feeling like a lot of work was put into it. I mean, some artists can do something that looks very simplistic, but there's a huge skill level behind it. I think in my case, quality comes from my doing detail. I don't know. That's just the way I look at it. So yeah, that's what I'm shooting for. Let's see. Who was I going to do next after Shadow of the Kraken? Oh, Blue Phoenix. Oh, you know what? I just thought of some. You know how I was going to do a set of cards where I have like the creator. Oh, shoot. Oh, man. I just thought of some more I could do. All right. I've got a list of more sketch cards I can do beyond the initial 27. and I might just keep doing it as part of the thing on my channel. And so there's a section of cards I was going to do where I have like a confiscate creator and the character they're known for. And I was thinking just now, Frog G. This is a character I think Jason Bascom and Frog G came up with together, something like that. Created I think Frog G created like a backstory. And I think it was Jason who did the drawing of Frog G. And then he had, who was it, Ink Spots color it. So let me do Frog G and Frog G. Oh wait, I don't have I don't think I have a picture of Frog G. Maybe that shouldn't be a creator and creator thing. Maybe I should put that in the category of CG characters, since I don't know what Frog G looks like. I'll put that there. Frog G. And then, speaking of Jason Bascom, I don't already have him listed, do I? No. So let me put on that list creator. He's Unhinged Entertainment, basically. Unhinged and plus Absolute. Maybe that main ninja guy that everyone likes. Seems to be a fan favorite. I think there was another one I was going to do. Another name that came to mind. For the creator and IP cards, I've got EVS and Cyberfrog, Shane Davis and Anatomic, Eric Weathers, and his character Thea Gale from Battle Brick Road, Irene and Fiendish, John Malin and Lilith, Art T. Bear in Black and White, Billy Tucci and She, I already did. I don't know if I'm going to do Vinny again because I already did his character on today's card. Let me remove him unless I can think of someone else or another one of his characters. Oh shoot! You know what? I guess I could do Vinny because he has. Let me go back here. These eyes, smile every time for you. At the very bottom, what's the name? City of Venus. We do her. All right, I guess I'll keep them on my list. City of Venus. Let me add plus City of Venus. I've got Ali Sanguisa's Egg Beater, John Dillard and his character the Buckler. I've got Piper and Peregrine. Granted, that could either be Peregrine as a regular character card, or Peregrine is technically the culmination of everyone in graded 0.5. I mean, I wonder if I should try and do 5 tiny portraits. Oh shit. That's so many people all in one tiny sketch card. I was thinking I'd do Piper and Peregrine because Piper is the voice in the voiceover for Peregrine, and she's very much the face of that project. Her and I think Optimus are the biggest. Dan Freya and his Pineapple Perception, but I think I'm gonna have to stick. I think I'm gonna have to pick one of his characters because he has a team of people. Charlie's London and her book Charlie's London. Kami Mark and Kid Krishna. Mandy Summers and Worth the Wizard. Unhinged Entertainment and Absolute. Oh, Chubb and Mary Boys. Aria Blackness and Tailless. No Black Flag or Cyberfrog. I mentioned EVS and Cyberfrog is the first one on the list of creator plus IP. And I mentioned Frege later on. And I was saying that I think it's going to have to be maybe one of his characters from Black Flag because I don't know, either the main one who's heavily muscled out or I lean towards the ladies. So maybe his one of the two female characters. But actually, he's probably best known for either the main guy in Black Flag or Rascal, or maybe even Gorilla. Oh, you know what? That reminds me. Maybe I'll do Brian Crisco and Six Gun Gorilla. Oh, and then we got the creator. Oh shit, I'm blanking out on his name. But he's the one who does Octopus Cowboy. When are you streaming next? It's I'm streaming next 9:30 9:30 p.m. tonight Pacific Daylight Time. I am doing a stream on my channel with Lola Meats, and we are doing our Tiny Food Challenge. Usually it's every Saturday night, but because we both had things going on Saturday night, we had to reschedule it for tonight. So I'm kind of hoping. Dan Frege's Fragtober should be starting any minute now. But I'm hoping his ends before my match with Lola begins so that I have a clean separation and no overlap. It should work because even if there's banter at the end of the match, it usually doesn't go much longer than 2 hours and 15 minutes. So, yeah. So that's what I got going on. I'll be on later tonight again with Lola. We're going to do a tiny food challenge. So that should be fun. I miss doing those with her. And I don't know, after that, I don't know if I'm going to have the energy. But if I do have the energy or get my second wind, I might do a second. I might do another. I might do another sketch stream and get another sketch done and out of the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 4 more Comicsgate ones to make for this project. Nice to see you next time, my man. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. It looks like Fragaboom's just now starting, so I will see you there. Take it easy, y'all. Thanks to everyone who did stop by. Thanks for getting me to, 403 subs now? And we'll see you next time. Bye.
Final guest that is the only person below White Holiday in the Comicsgate phone book. It's my favorite failed clone of Peter Sammetti. The YouTube channel. How you doing, Conrad? Welcome to the show.